Today we're going to move on with more multi-step equations, and I'm going to teach you how to solve equations in your calculator. So flip to the back of your notes, and we're going to write the steps. Before we start, we're going to reset our calculator so that we're all in factory settings. So turn your calculator on. Listen to the words I say and push the buttons in the order I say it. You're going to hit second plus 712. Second plus the plus sign, then hit the numbers 712. And your screen should say RAM cleared. Everybody good? Okay, that's how you reset your calculator. Now, all of our calculators are like brand new, factory settings. Got it? To solve an equation in your calculator, you're going to follow these steps. Write them down good so that you have them. You're going to push y equals. I did not say alpha y equals. That's for fractions. I just said y equals. In y1, you're going to put in the left side of the equal sign. In y2, you're going to put in the right side of the equal sign. You are then going to hit second trace. You're going to choose option 5, which is an intersection option. You're going to wait for it to graph. You're not going to touch your screen or you will freeze your calculator. You're going to wait until it's done graphing, and then you're going to hit enter about three times until you see the words intersection x equals, and that's your answer. So you put your equation in, you hit second trace, option 5, you wait, enter, enter, enter. That's it. It's going to solve all of the equations for you. Now there's a few things you need to know. Number 1, your calculator only likes the variable x. So if your problem has an a, then you just put in the a as in x, okay? The second thing, your calculator will solve these by graphing them. Do y'all remember in 7th grade y'all learned how to graph an equation with y equals mx plus b? Your calculator will do that for you. It's going to graph the left side as its own y equals mx plus b and the right side as its own y equals mx plus b. It's going to make two lines, okay? Where the lines intersect is the answer. So that's how it's solving it for you. That's why when we choose option 5 is the intersection. It's going to tell you the intersection. The problem is, if the calculator can't see the intersection, it can't give you the answer. So I want everybody to hit graph right now. And your screen should look like mine. It's just a blank coordinate grid, yes? It goes from the origin to positive 10. And on the left, it goes from the origin to. So guess what? If my answer is 20, it can't see it. It's not going to do it. So what I have to do is set my screen to see more of the graph. Yes, I need to basically zoom out and see more. Now, once you set it, it's set. You're not going to have to do this again unless you reset your calculator. So over here, just put what we're about to do. We're about to use the window button. Now again, you're not going to do this step all the time. You're just going to do it one time. Got it? You're going to tell your calculator what you want to see. Right now we're seeing from positive 10 to what? We want to see more. So hit the window button, and this is what you're seeing. Everybody look. On the x minimum, what are we seeing? To negative 10. On the x maximum, what are we seeing? I want to see more. so I just picked different numbers. You can put whatever you want. You can literally do negative 10,000 to positive 10,000. You could do negative 300 to positive 300. It's whatever you want. I think it's safe for equations to do 1,000 to 1,000, but the minimum must be a negative. So we're going to do our x minimum and pick a number. I'm going to do negative 1,000. And then our x maximum, I'm going to do what? Positive 1,000. And then our y minimum, I'm also going to do the same thing. Negative 1,000. Our y maximum, I'm going to do positive 1,000. If you mix them up, your calculator is going to be lost. You can't go from a positive to a negative. You can't have a minimum positive and a maximum negative. Okay? All right, so go change them. Change the x minimum to negative 1,000. Change the x maximum to positive 1,000. This right here is the scale it's counting by. Don't even worry about it. It's just saying it's counting by ones. Don't change it. Now go to y minimum. Change it to what? Negative 1,000. Change the y maximum to positive 1,000. Once you've done that, hit graph. Do you see that it like way zoomed out? So now we should be able to see any answer. Okay? Y'all got it? Are you going to do that all the time? No. Once it's set, it's set. Now we might be changing things later in the year when we're graphing because we want to see something. We'll go change it again. Okay? All right. Let's pull the homework from last night. I have a copy somewhere. Right here. And let's go do number 2. Can y'all see it? Follow the steps you wrote on your paper. What am I going to push? Everybody push y equals. Now what do I do? Guys, read your paper. What does it say? Okay, so I'm going to put this left side that I highlighted in orange. Where am I going to put it? So here's y1. But can I put in an m? Now stop. This is not an x. What is this? If you push that, you're done. You got them all wrong. Okay? This button right here is a shortcut for the variable x. Do y'all see where it says x? Okay, so we're going to push 15x plus 4 minus 9x. Everybody got it? Now what am I going to do? Go to y2 and put what? The right side, which is just negative 32. Now, if you put a minus sign when it should be a negative, you're done. It's going to be wrong. Okay? All right. Now, what do I push? Second trace. So, second, and then trace. Look above trace. What does it say in blue? Because we're calculating the answer. And I want to see the intersection because that's where the answer is. It's where the two lines meet. So, I push 5. And do not touch your screen. Everybody watch mine. When I push 5, do you see it thinking? If I touch a button, it's going to freeze. You have to wait till words pop up and it's done. So I hit second trace 5. Wait for it to be done graphing. Everybody have words pop up. Hit enter until you see the words intersection. That's your answer. X equals? You're done. What do y'all think? Is it an amazing tool? Can you make 100 on your quiz on Monday if you get to do the whole quiz with the calculator? All right, try this one, and then let's move on. Number 6. Where am I going to go back to? Y equals. You're going to clear out the first row, so just hit clear, and then go to Y2 and hit clear. Go back to Y1. Are we good? All right, we're going to put in 7, and then we're going to open parentheses. That is not a bracket, it's a parentheses. Do y'all see the parentheses above 8 and 9 in white? Not the brackets. Okay, so open your parentheses above 8, and then put in x minus 5. Now what? Close your parentheses above 9 plus 12. Now what? Go to y2 and put in. Now what? Second trace. Just hit the number 5 and don't touch your screen. If you freeze your calculator, you're going to have to take a battery out to unfreeze it. So don't touch it. Once the words pop up, hit enter until you see the words. Intersection. There's your answer, x equals 4. Don't worry about the y equals, just the x equals. Are there any questions on the calculator? Are you allowed to not show your work on your assignment? No. If you don't show your work, it's a 0. So you have to do them by hand and then check them in your calculator. Make sense? Now on the quiz on Monday, you can do them all in your calculator because we don't have time. I just want to do a calculator quiz, okay? All right, go to your front of your notes. We're going to talk about some special equations, and the first ones, we're skipping all this. I don't have time for all that. Go to this. These equations are different from the ones we had yesterday because the entire left side of the equal sign is being divided by, so you can't get rid of the constant first. The constant's right here, yes, because it's also being divided by, so you have to do things a little different. The whole left side is being divided by 9, so can I get rid of the 9 by doing the inverse? What's the inverse of dividing by 9? I just got rid of that thing. Whatever I do to the left, I have to do to the right. I am now left with p minus 15 equals negative 54. Now, why was I able to do that? Because the entire side was being divided by 9. All right, how do I get rid of the constant? Plus 15. So I have p equals, and negative 54 plus 15 is negative 39. Okay, look at this one. Is the entire left side being divided by 2? So I can get rid of that dividing by 2 by multiplying by 2. Whatever I do to the left, I have to do to the right. So I have k plus 1 equals 30. How do I get rid of the constant? Minus 1. So I have k equals 29. So those are just some special equations that we see every once in a while, okay? Let's do this word problem. Hugo is buying a pair of water skis that are on sale for 2/3 of the original price. Who knows what of is a clue word for in math? Multiplication. Okay? So it says after he uses a $25 gift card, his cost is $115. What was the original price? So what are we solving for? Original price. So right here, what do y'all want to call the original price? Give it a variable. O, X, I don't care, whatever you use. I'm going to use X. O is a good one because it represents original price, but I don't ever use O's because it might look like a 0. Okay? So how would I write 2/3 of X? 2/3 X. Now he uses a $25 gift card. Do I add that to the bill or take it out? Take it out. And he paid $115. Then you would solve. Easy? Okay, we don't have time to solve. You could solve it in your calculator, right? All right, now we're going to go on to these problems. Please don't overthink this. This is super easy, okay? All right. Do y'all know what consecutive integers are? Okay, what's an integer? A counting number, negative and positive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes? What does it mean to be consecutive? In a row. So like consecutive to 4 would be 4, then 5, then They have to be one after the other. Yes? Are y'all good? What would be consecutive to 7? 8. Then, okay, what if I don't know the number? If I don't know a number, I call it X. Anytime I don't know a number, I call it X. Okay. What would be, don't say a real number, guys. What would be the next integer after X? No, you don't get to pick a variable. You have to use X. What would be the next number after 8? How did you get to it? Okay, so how would I get from X to the next number? Add 1 to? So how would I write that? X plus, guys, X plus X would double X. It would not be the next number. You add 1. How do I get from 5 to 6? Add 1. Are y'all with me? How would I get from X to the next number? Add 1. Y'all got it. How would I get from X to the third number? Add 2. How would I get from X to the fourth number? Add 3. Y'all got it? Okay. These are called consecutive integers. If you don't know the first number, you call it X to get to the next one, X plus 1 to get to the next one, X plus 2. Got it? What about consecutive even integers? What's an even number? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, whatever. How do you get from one even to the next even? Plus 2. So if I don't know the number, I call it, how would I get from X to the next even number? X plus 2. How would I get from X to the next one? X plus 4. How would I get to the next one? X plus 6. How to the next one? X plus 8. Are y'all good? Now let's talk about odd. What are odd numbers? How do you get from 1 to 3? So you're still skip counting by 2s. They're just odd numbers. So to get from my first odd number that I don't know, from X, I still just add 2. To get to the next number, I still just add 4. Now, these problems are like riddles, but they're really not riddles. They're just equations that we have to set up. And we're going to use these to set them up. I already did all the work for you. Okay? So everybody look at the first one. Find 3 consecutive integers with a sum of 42. What does that mean? They add up to equal? Okay, consecutive integers. Which one am I using? This one. Are y'all with me? They add up to equal. So basically this plus this has to equal. That's your equation. So X plus 1. Guys, you can't say X plus 1. You have to have the first number. This is the first number, yeah? This is the what? Second number. What is the third number going to be? X plus 2. This is the third number. Again, I'm going to say it again. The first number, we don't know it. We call it X. To get to the next number, you take your number X and you add. To get to the next number, you take your number X and you add. Okay, it says, find 3 consecutive integers. This is my first number, my second number, my third number, and they add up to 42. Can I now just solve this equation? Would my calculator solve it for me? But I have to do it by hand first, right? X plus X plus X is? All right, combine your like terms. 1 plus 2 is? Equals 42. Get rid of the constant by subtracting. So I have 3x equals 39. How do I get rid of the coefficient? Divide by 3. And I get x equals 13. I'm not done. That's the first number in the 3 consecutive numbers. Yes? So if the first number is 13, what would the next number be? 14. What would the next number be? 15. Could I add those together to make sure they equal 42? Yeah. Is it kind of making sense now? Okay. Now we're going to do 3 consecutive even integers. So I can't use what I just used. I have to use even. So I'm going to do, everybody look, this plus this plus this, and it has to equal. All right, here we go. The first number is x. The second even number is x plus 2. The third even number is x plus 4, and that has to equal 42. Let's say it again. This is the first number. This is the next even number. This is the next even number. Can I combine like terms? X plus x is? 2 plus 4 is? Equals 42. Get rid of the constant by subtracting. So I have 3x equals, and 42 minus 6 is 36. Divide by the coefficient, and 36 divided by 3 is, but that's not the final answer because it wants 3 consecutive even numbers. This is the first even number. What would be the next even number? 14. What would be the next even number? 16. Are y'all catching on? So all you're going to use is these, okay? All right, next one. Find 3 consecutive odd integers that add up to 51. All right, here we go. What is the first number? We don't know it. X plus, what's the next odd number? Look up here. X plus 2. What's the next odd number? So plus x plus 4. And it has to equal 51. Combine your like terms. What's x plus x plus x? Plus, what's 2 plus 4? Equals 51. Subtract both sides by 6 to get rid of the constant. So I have 3x equals, and 51 minus 6 is 45. Get rid of the coefficient by dividing by 3. 45 divided by 3 is, that's my first answer. It wants 3 odd numbers starting with 15 consecutive. So 15, what's the next odd number? 17, what's the next one? Now, be careful on the next question. You're going to do it the exact same way, but it's asking for a different answer. So what if I had said, find the largest of 3 consecutive odd integers? Then what would be my only answer? 19. What if I said, find the first? 15. What if I said, find the sum of the smallest and the largest? Then I would add 15 plus 19. That's what this one says. Find the sum of the largest and smallest, so don't even worry about the question until you find the answers, of 4 consecutive even integers that add up to 52. So we're going to follow even, which is this one, yes? But I only did 3. I need 4. So it'd be x plus 2 plus x plus 4 plus x plus 6. Okay. So x plus, that's the first one. X plus 2, that's the second one. Plus x plus 4, that's the third one. I need one more. So x plus 6 has to equal 52. Combine your like terms. What is x plus x plus x plus x? 4x. Plus, what's 2 plus 4 plus 6? 12. Equals 52. Okay, get rid of the constant by subtracting. So 4x equals 40. Divide both sides by 4, and x equals what? Now write your list out, but that's not your answer, based off of how they're asking it. My first even number is 10. What's my next one? What's my next one? And my last one is, it says, find the sum, that means add, of the largest and the smallest. Well, this is the largest, and this is what? So add those together. My sum is 26. So you just have to be careful with what it's asking. Now, when you do this for your assignment, remember you're going to follow one of these. Okay? All right, I'm not going to do those because we're kind of in a hurry. Let me get you your assignments. Okay, put your name on your assignment. On 1 through 3, you're going to have to write an equation based on the words. Okay? If it says a number and you don't know it, what do you call it? X. So everybody look. 3 is added to a number. What are you going to call it? Does this make sense? 3 is added to a number. And then, excuse me. And then the sum of that is multiplied by 4. So let's write that. 3 is added to a number. How do I write that? 3 plus x. But then it says the sum of this is multiplied by 4. What do you think I need? This sum of this is going to be multiplied by 4. The result is 16. How would I write it? Equals 16. And then I would solve the equation. Y'all got it? Number 2, you will also need, no, I don't even think you need parentheses on number 2. A number is divided by 4. The quotient is added to 3. You don't need parentheses on that. 3, you need parentheses. Okay, the rest are stuff that we've done, and you can check all of these in your calculator. And y equals should let you use alpha y equals to put in a fraction. Like number 6, in y1 you would do alpha y equals x over 5 plus 6. For y2 you would put in 2. But you must show your work, yes? And then let's just say you get it wrong and the calculator gives it to you correctly. See if you can figure out where you messed up, and if you can't, then just put the right answer. At least I know you tried, okay? All right, you may get started.